back or welcome to my channel. Thank you all so much for clicking on today's video. I have a really fun craft today for our dollies, so if you're interested in making things such as cupcakes and cookies for your dolls, you clicked on the right video. So enough talking, let's go ahead and get right started. So for this project, you'll be needing some foam sheets. I usually buy mine at Hobby Lobby. You can use any color puffy paint of your choice. You'll also be needing something to trace with, so a marker or a pen, and of course a pair of scissors. You want to start off by taking a base foam sheet, and this is going to work as the base of your cookie. Begin cutting out a shape of an Easter egg. I had a little template with me I made out of paper, so I just decided to trace mine over with a marker, and I begin cutting my circle into the shape that I desire. Once you're happy with the shape of your Easter egg, you're going to want to repeat that process several times so your dolls can have multiple fun eggs to choose from. Now I'm taking a green foam sheet to work as the frosting of my cookie. Cut your foam sheet into the exact shape as your Easter egg, but make it a tad bit smaller to let the color of the cookie poke out from the sides. Once you're done cutting, make sure that it's the perfect size by placing it right on top of the beige foam sheet. Begin by taking some hot glue and putting it all around to make sure that it's really stuck on there. After you place them together, make sure that you're applying firm pressure in all edges of the cookie to make sure that it's stuck on there. And it should look something like this. Repeat this process for multiple steps of your cookie and you're all good to go. I want to start off with showing you all how to make the chick Easter egg. So first you want to start off with the yellow base for your cookie and cut out a small piece of white craft foam and shape it to the size of your cookie. You're going to want to draw a zigzag line on the top of your white foam to make it look like a baby chick hatching from its egg. Now I'm just taking my scissors and making sure to cut it out very carefully. Once you're finished, it should look something like this, and I'm just making sure that it fits perfectly on top of my cookie, and I'm going to be doing the same thing and taking some hot glue and placing it right on top. Now I'm taking my orange foam sheet and cutting out the shape of a triangle. This is going to be our little baby chick's nose. It should look something like this when you're finished, and then just hot glue it right on top in the middle. Once you're done with that step, take your black Sharpie and then just begin making two little dots, and now your baby chick has eyes. And we're all finished. This is what it should look like. And now let's get on to decorating the rest of the cookies. This is going to be the really fun part because we're coming in with our puffy paint. You can do any single design that you want. I'm not the best at doing little designs, so I just kind of keep making little zigzags, lines, and dots. But just make sure you're having fun with this part. Once you're done decorating, let the cookies dry for about an hour, and now your Easter eggs are all done. So now let's get on to making some cupcakes. So for this, you'll be needing some lightweight spackle, a piping bag with the star tip, this is star tip number 32. You'll also be needing some clay tools, Palmer clay colors of your choice, and small items to work such as deco pieces like cabochons or beads are optional to decorate the top of your cupcakes. You'll be needing a cupcake mold, or you can just make your own cupcake. I made mine using Amazing Mold Putty that I bought from Hobby Lobby. This is what it looks like if you want to do the same. You want to start off by molding your clay into a ball, that way it's easier to put in the cupcake mold. Now just place it inside and make sure that you're getting it in all the little crevices of your mold so that you're getting all the lines of the cupcake base. To take the clay out of the mold, I just begin pushing it out from all sides very carefully because the clay is soft and can get ruined in the process of taking it out. Our cupcake came out perfectly, so now it's time to make our mini Easter peeps. This part is a bit tedious and hard to explain what I'm doing, but I basically just made an oval shape with my clay and took my tool to separate the clay together. What I'm doing is basically trying to make it look like mini ears, and that's why I'm trying to shape them at the top and make sure that it's a round shape. This part is honestly very time consuming, so if you don't get it the first time, that's okay. I didn't either. And just keep trying to shape it and make it look as much as an Easter peep as you possibly can. You want to take that same tool once again and make one indent on each side of the clay. After you do that, begin shaping it and you'll start to see that it's slowly but surely starting to finally come together. Once you've finished your first Easter peep, you're going to want to repeat this process for all of them if you're making multiple cupcakes like I am. So you can see I'm making a purple one, a pretty pink, baby blue, and a yellow. And all these lines of Palmer clay are actually going to be used to make sprinkles. I'll show you guys how to make that in just a second, but before we do that, we have to bake our Palmer clay. To know the exact temperature that you need to bake your clay, check on the back of the packaging. In my case, it's 275 degrees, so I decided to preheat it, wait for it to beep, and now I'm just placing the clay inside of the oven for around 15 minutes, and we're going to come back when it's all done. Okay, so before you go back to messing with your clay, let it cool for around 10 minutes. And now here I'm showing you all how to make the sprinkles. So it's pretty self-explanatory, but since the clay is now hard after being baked in the oven, I'm just cutting it into some really thin pieces to make it look like fake little sprinkles. This would be a lot easier if I had a clay extruder because the clay would be evenly spread out, but I don't, so I took the extra time to make my own. But you can see it worked perfectly, and I did it in pastel colors to match my really cute Easter themed cupcakes. Now I'm all done cutting my sprinkles, and this is what it should look like. I'm taking this really handy dandy container that I found at the Dollar Tree, and I'm just placing all the sprinkles in there to make sure that none of them get lost. I really recommend having containers like this to organize small beads. So now let's get back to our Easter peeps. To make the little eyes, all I did was basically the same thing I did with the chick, and take my black Sharpie and make 2 small dots as the eyes and then 1 small black dot in the middle to represent the mouth. And repeat the same process for all 4 of your Easter peeps, or however many you decided to make. Now I'm getting on to my favorite part ever, which is doing the lightweight spackle, our fake frosting on top of our cupcake. So just begin piping it all around, and you can make it how tall or small you want it, and then decorate it with all the fun sprinkles and beads and whatever you want. You could put your peep in the middle first. If it makes it harder for you to do that though, like maybe your peep is a little heavy, I did have that problem, then put it on afterwards. But yeah, I just put mine right in the middle, and then I started decorating my sprinkles. I did the same process for all 4 of my cupcakes, but I decided to just put it in a little time lapse so I can show you guys what it looks like when I'm decorating them, and I think that it's really fun and satisfying to see them. So yeah, just keep repeating it and have fun. Alright guys, so this is our last cupcake, and we're all done with our Easter eggs and our cute little Easter cupcakes, and this is what everything should look like. I love it all so much. It's so cute. I'm gonna insert a little extra clips here, a little close-up of my cupcakes because I'm so proud of them. Alright you guys, so that's going to be it for today's video. I hope you all enjoyed. Honestly, this was probably one of my favorite crafts I've made for my dolls in a long time. I absolutely love crafting. I may not be like the best person at it, but it's just so much fun to make everything for them. And like just like a little side by side, here's the cupcake and here's my doll's hand. So you can see that it's like the perfect size for them, and it's just so cute. And then of course, here are the little cookies I made as well. So yeah, I plan to take some pictures and hopefully I can get up and like posting them, because I'm like really bad at posting on Instagram. I like need to make time for that, for real. But anyways, thank you all for watching. I love each and every one of you guys so much. Make sure you're hitting that notification bell to get notified every time I post a new video. And if you like this video and the tutorial was helpful, give it a thumbs up. And if you'd like to subscribe and join the family, I'd love that as well. So yeah, you guys, I will catch y'all in the next video. Keep loving yourself and loving your dollies. Bye, everyone.